Okay, in this video we're going to talk about the left's war on actors. And I take this personally because I am an actress. At my core, that's who I am. And the left is trying to use their insane political viewpoint to put actors out of a job. It's already hard enough being an actor and having jobs and creating jobs, but they want to cause political furor and outrage to just end actors' careers, period. Technically, the name actor means hypocrite in, I think, the Greek, and that's because actors are pretending to be something they're not. And we saw this attack on actors from the left recently, as they're trying to say that, you know, an actor should not play a handicapped person, an actor should not play an ethnic role, an actor should not play, a blonde actor should not play a part of a redhead. You know, this is ridiculous. You know, how about a rich person should not play the part of a poor person, because you're being offensive. You see, this can go anywhere. Do you see what I'm getting at? A good child should not play the part of a bad child. We gotta go out and find a real bad child. You know, a person that can see should not play a blind person. We gotta find a real blind person to play this part. You know what I mean? That's what they're getting to. They're getting to ridiculous lengths. And what is the left going to do when a middle-aged bald man with a pot-belly tummy shows up for an audition and claims he wants the leading role of the blonde beauty in the bikini? And if they don't give it to him, he's going to sue them for discrimination. You see, what the left is bringing themselves into such a corner that they are never going to get out. They're going to just end up in jail and end up on Poverty Row because they're going to be sued out of existence. They've created this monster, this politically correct monster, to devour their enemies. But it's going to devour them, and Tim Pool was just putting out the other day. He was putting it out, saying the leftists are getting arrested for their speech on campus because they've been so much against free speech. The anti-free speech laws apply to them. So all the little leftists do the happy dances when conservatives have problems. I said, us conservatives are going to reserve our own little happy dance for when the left gets everything backfired on them and the politically correct monster comes to destroy them. So basically, the left is trying to put Hollywood out of business. And they're saying, if you're not this kind of person, you can't play this part. That's what acting is all about. You know, actors go to school, they learn accents, we play different types of characters. Aren't the left going to be awfully insulted that actors are using accents? Like, I am a white girl with a British, Irish, German background, and I am playing a part with a French accent, or a Spanish accent. Oh my, isn't that girl awful? She's stealing a job from a French person, from a person with a real accent. We gotta find a person with a real accent. So is the left proposing that we end actors and the star system and everything, and just for each film they have to get a person who is exactly like the part in the film, because that way you won't be discriminating against them. But I'm telling you, leftists, whenever you have middle-aged men showing up saying they want to play the beautiful blonde bombshell, and if you don't cast them as a beautiful blonde bombshell, they're going to sue you for gender discrimination and age discrimination and sex discrimination, and see where the left is going to end up. They're going to end up in hot water. And I won't feel sorry for them because they did this to themselves. You know, they're out so busy trying to destroy everybody else that when it comes to backfire on them, we will just do our little happy dance and laugh. And the bottom line is we just got to say no to the left. I'm emphasizing this in my videos more and more. We just got to say no to the left. That's where you start with these bullies. You start with saying no. Because like I said, they're trying to destroy civilization by trying to make every profession, every job, into something offensive. They're trying to do this. And like I said, they're particularly out to get actors and writers here. And we're going to fight back against it. The leftists, they are free to not fight back against it and just go down. So it means the only parts that the movie stars in Hollywood will be able to play now will be rich, wealthy, liberal Hollywood actors. Because, God forbid, they play an insane person or a battered woman. They're insulting the battered women. They're insulting the alcoholics if they play an alcoholic. They're insulting insane people. Oh, they're so awful, 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 awful. If you're gonna cast a movie, you have to get a real poor person to play a poor person. You see, the left is insane, and they are going over the edge, and to pull back from the edge, well, of course, if they want to go over the edge, they can go over the edge. We don't care. Civilization will be better off without them. But for saving civilization, it starts by us, the conservatives, saying no. No, sanity is staying. The left can go run off a cliff if they want. So, their war on actors is not going to work. And the left is going to fall by virtue of their unsustainability and their complete insanity. Everywhere their institutions are crumbling, and that's why they get more and more desperate every day. So, just say no to the left, and we will fight back and push back until freedom and equality is restored again. God bless. Let freedom ring.